Michelle Williams is here today, y'all. Plus, we've got some hot makeup tips you don't want to miss. Now, I know you don't want to wait, so let's get started, ladies.
Yes.
All right, Jazz?
All right.
Okay, we've been traveling a lot lately,
Yes.
and on a recent flight, thankfully, I got to sit next to my boo, Tamara.
Hi, Lonnie.
It was such a pleasure traveling
we have
with you.
fun.
We really did.
You are pure entertainment, Lonnie. I love you.
Yes.
You sure she's entertainment?
She is.
Okay.
Oh, we got to share a bottle of 2 of wine. you
Yes,
know,
we
and
did.
That's what that picture shows right there. So thank you very much.
Well-
You're good for some.
Well, thank you, Lonnie.
But nothing is worse than having to sit next to someone you don't know on a flight who wants to talk your ear off. And some people just don't have good plane etiquette, plain and simple. And that's what I want to talk about today.
So true.
I agree. Tamar and I are hashtag Team Sleep on the flight. We get on and we're asleep before we even take off, right?
Yes, go. I have
I
a
know.
ritual, though. I'm scared to fly.
Yeah.
I
What is
know,
your
she
ritual?
is.
Well, first I got to touch and agree with the plane.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah, for real. Then I got to pray like 3 times.
Yep.
And then sometimes I have to take, an emotional Botox pill. And then, I have a glass of somebody. Ain't wine. Sorry, Tamara.
It's okay.
It's usually
It's
real
okay.
strong and has muscles. And, I fall asleep. But that's the only way I'm going to get to take off. Because all that shaking and stuff, I am not here for it.
I'm so weird. I absolutely love to fly.
I flew with you one time, and everybody knows I have a huge fear of flying.
Yeah.
I literally call my mom before every single
Yes,
flight,
I
and
don't
she
play
prays
that.
with me on the phone before every single flight. But I'm the girl that actually might scare you if you're sitting next to me.
Right.
White knuckle. She sat next to me. Did you have nail
Adrian,
fingernails
I
when you left?
have to call you
Tell
out.
it, tell it.
When we were coming back from New York, we had to circle around, and there was some turbulence.
Yes.
This girl was getting so amped up. She put on her praise music. She was like, "Oh Lord Jesus, oh Lord Jesus!"
Praise
I'm like,
the Lord.
"You are
Praise
making
him
it
through the
worse,
turbulence,
Adrian.
okay?"
Just calm down."
Yeah.
What happens when you get with a person that just won't be quiet on the plane?
That's a great point. Has anybody ever turned around to you and been like, can you lower your voice?
Yes.
Oh, we did.
Yes,
Yeah.
you got that.
Yes, all of us were sitting. We all went to your side. So there were 4 people on one side of the plane.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah,
these people
yeah.
shut up. Then she came over and she was like, "I'm sorry, you guys have to be quiet." But okay, I have to talk about. We're talking about plane etiquette. I just
Yes.
have to get this out.
Get it
'cause
out,
I'm
set it
I'm a
free.
mom and I can't be sick all the time.
Okay.
I hate it when people are on the plane and they're hawking. They're like,
Oh, my God.
and they're all in your face, coughing and stuff. It's like, why can't they just cough in their elbow or something?
Well, that's why you
All right.
wear a scarf around your, to protect your mouth. I do. I always wear a scarf. That helps
You
you
do.
out when people are coughing because the germs go like this.
All right, too mobile on the plane.
Right?
You know what I mean? You get up and go to the bathroom, then you
Put a
come
shirt
take your
on.
seat, but you can't be walking down the aisles with the bottom of my head.
Oh my God.
Get your lights,
Speaking
lights.
of that, people that are getting up, what about kids that run loose up and down the aisles?
Yes.
Now, I'm not a mom.
Right?
Yes.
I know y'all hate it when I do this, but I'm just saying, I absolutely would put my child in their seatbelts and they wouldn't be running loose and wild through the plane. I actually had a kid wake me up once. I was asleep on the plane and I started feeling something on my feet and I was like, what? It was a kid coming under my blanket.
Oh, my God.
See,
Yes, the kid was crawling under my blanket.
Well, I think you
Thank
get
God I had pants on.
I think you get 2 different spectrums of that, because if you have a 2-year-old and under, I mean, as a mom, you're
Yeah.
already afraid to get on that flight because you already know people are going to be side-eyeing you,
Yeah.
right? So I would say just give that parent, some slack because
Yeah.
it's hard already being
It
a
is.
parent.
Yeah.
But the 2-year-old and above, please, it is the parent's responsibility
Yes.
to
Watch
to
your
watch your
child,
child.
honey.
And not only that, be prepared. Bring toys, videos.
Dimetapp. Sometimes Dimetapp puts them to sleep real good.
Yes, and brownies.
No, you
I
can't
think
do
it's
that to
labor.
kids
My mother
now.
did that to me growing up.
You cannot do that to kids.
Is that legal?
No,
My mom did it. There should be 2 classes, you guys. First class and children's class. Why don't we
No.
have an actual children's
Girl,
class?
sit down
I
somewhere,
actually
child.
think they
Sit
should
somewhere.
have they have a little kids table. They should have a little kids plane. That's what they
No,
need to have.
that's because y'all don't have kids.
No, let me tell you something, America. Okay? First of all, if the child is 2, stop trying to be cheap and not pay for a ticket. That child, a 2-year-old, averagely, well, when I was an average 2-year-old, I didn't weigh 30 pounds, but the average 2-year-old weighs 30 pounds, okay?
Yes, you have to
so
buy
you need to buy a ticket for that child. Put them next to the window and let you sit in the middle so that your child is not kicking me, okay? Because if they 2 years old, I'm gonna blame you. Now, if they over 2 years old, I'm gonna have a talk with the child and say, Jimmy, don't kick my seat.
You can't do that. Let me tell you something.
Etiquette
When you're on the plane with the child, this is a true story, right? This is not plane etiquette, but it's called child-parent etiquette, right?
Okay.
You gotta go talk to the parents. You can't just talk to my child like that, honey, because you might get yourself in a situation you ain't signed up for.
I'm not gonna get
you know
no
what I'm saying?
situation.
No, I'm not you. I'm just saying, general person, try me
There is
not.
something.
Jimmy's
No,
mother.
let me tell you, first of all, you two, I wouldn't have talked to your child.
Right.
Okay? But there are some people, because I've flown all across the United States and Germany, okay?
They let them
That
act
they
crazy.
they let their kids act crazy.
No, but
Lonnie,
okay,
but
go to
Lonnie-
the parent, not the kid.
She knows what
I've
she's
went to the parents before, and they kids still kicking.
Really?
And you, little Johnny, stop kicking mama's seat, all right?
Say the truth.
And they stop.
Have any of you
Sometimes they don't listen
guys
to their
ever?
parents.
That's true.
Have any of you guys ever given a kid a dirty look?
Yes, go.
That works too.
I'm
but
just
it-
saying.
But you gotta
maybe
sneak
not
it
the
in.
words, but if I look at that kid like what, like you know, like try me again.
I'm probably the annoying person because I have like 4 or 5 different like packaged meals. And I would always have like cakes or lollipops, just extra, just to like sneak over to that kid like,
It's smart to give it to the parent, not the child, because I'm just saying.
And again, you might get yourself in a situation.
You don't know what they're allergic
I asked the
to.
parent.
Once I had a child, you know, I'm very nice, but I saw this lady look at my son because he was
Get it, girl.
crying. No,
Get it.
seriously, I wanted to beat her up. I was like, don't you look at my son like, yes, me.
I love
So
Jesus,
if you
but
see
I will
somebody
pop
give
off.
Really, but if you give, a piece of lollipop or candy to a child, and I'm a mom looking at that, you're like, no. So just give it to the mom.
Yeah, I don't give stuff to the kids. I just like, it's either a look or because a lot of times the parents are sleeping. The last flight I went on, the daddy just gave up and the baby won. The baby just, and I was like, and it got quiet. And that's all we needed. Everybody deserves, because it's a baby, it is a baby, so I give it a pass. I put on my headphones, I can deal with it. But if you kick in my seat, little Johnny, we gonna have some issues, all right?
okay, well, a plane is just one place where babies aren't always the most welcome. I love my friends' kids, I do. But there are just some places where you don't want to hang out with a baby. You didn't plan on it.
A casino, a strip club,
The
my
movies.
house.
But don't bring your child to the movies, honey.
Oh.
Okay? First of all, they don't understand what's happening. All right? I don't need your kid yelling and screaming, you know, during the movie because you can't rewind the thing, you know? It's very, very, very annoying.
You know what else you can't rewind? Precious moments like your wedding vows. One of my girlfriends was getting married and literally saying her vows like she had written her own, and she's pouring her heart out and getting emotional, and I promise it to you, a baby was like, na 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 na, like going ham.
Oh, geez.
Like, and I felt so, and you could tell she was trying to proceed, and she just kept looking back, like hoping that, you know, the
Somebody
parent
would-
would
You
know
have the
what?
logic to say,
Sometimes-
let me grab her and pull her out. And they didn't, and literally through the entire wedding vows, this
selfish.
child
Yeah.
screamed.
Maybe that baby was trying to tell her, don't marry him. Don't marry him.
If the marriage doesn't last, we'll know the baby knew something we didn't know.
Tell me if this is bad, you guys. My house is not child safe. I know there's things like you got to cover the outlets and you got to make sure there's no sharp things. And even our balcony is exposed. I literally, if Johnny goes walking off the balcony, we're not going to see him anymore. He's going to be in the forest now.
Johnny.
So I'm just saying, is that bad that I kind of say, you know what, the house isn't safe?
No, I think that's great.
Make an
You're
excuse.
actually no.
I
you're-
do, because
you're
I don't want to
both.
fix it either.
You're just informing the parent, and then it's the parent's responsibility to choose whether they want little Johnny over there, or if little Johnny goes over there, the parent's gonna have to watch little Johnny very well.
Okay, I got you on that.
Who's little Johnny?
Johnny is that kid that was the same kid that was kicking the back of Lonnie's
That
chair.
kid
Got
is
it.
just
That's
rowdy.
We
what Johnny-
decided to name the annoying child Johnny.
But
Johnny getting a bad rap,
Yeah.
okay? All Johnny's not bad,
No.
but this one I met was bad, all right?
Little Johnny.
But you know what, Jeannie? That is the perfect way to tell your friend to leave your baby at home because this lunch is for adults only.
Well, it really hurts for single women because as single women, you know, we know that you guys are married, and it's like maybe I just want to spend some time with you.
Yeah.
You know,
You won't
that's
hurt our
rare.
feelings, though. Just be
Not at
honest.
all.
I'd rather for you to be honest than for us to show up with our children and you give us the dirty look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but some people don't ask and they just show up and they just do
Really?
that.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah. What do
you
I
guys
know
do?
exactly. I'll wait for the dinner's over, and then I'll say, like, hey, next time, I would have really just loved time with you.
How do they respond then?
They get offended. I've had offended ones.
because the thing is, I can't enjoy my time
Right.
with you because I'm concerned about the baby too.
Right.
So then it becomes a big babysitting session.
I want to be honest.
You are
on
great
one-
with kids, Lonnie, though.
On this
You
tip
really
really
are.
quick, too. I have never had dinner or lunch with a mom with their kid, and it's fully here. They're always on their kid.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. I'm sorry. What were you saying? Wait, let me just get.
Hold on, little Johnny.
Hold on. Wait, can I get an extra side
Yeah.
of chicken fingers? And
Yeah,
you're like,
that's very
why
true.
did we even come?
The only thing I like when they bring the kids is I get to eat the extra chicken fingers because the kid ain't gonna eat all their
Yes.
food.
Yes.
So they are good for that.
This is
So
true.
they're good.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you, I think it depends on the parent. Like, I know my sister, she's a lot like you, Tamara. She's super hands-on with my niece, Jed. And for my 30th birthday, I had invited her and her husband, like all my closest friends at the time, were coming with me on a vacation. And my sister thought of not coming because she was like, I don't want to be the one with the baby, and I'm just not
That's-
ready
yeah.
to leave my
Yeah.
kid at home.
Right.
She
Yeah.
wasn't ready to be away from her child that long. So I did her the favor, and we actually brought a family member with us. And the family member watched the baby
That's
while we were on
great.
vacation, and she
really
got to
nice.
have a little bit of time off. Granted, she was babysitting the baby and the nanny, but yeah.
That was very considerate
That
of
is
you.
considered, but people can
She
talk
be
about me all
hands-on.
day long, but I'm gonna keep me a nanny, honey, for that simple fact.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
at the end of the day, you're supposed to enjoy yourself. And it's nothing worse than having a conversation with an adult than a child like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't
Please
know.
stay out of grown folk business.
We were
That's
raised.
right.
We were raised to separate the two. I remember we used to hang out with my mom. I mean, I had a twin, so I just think it's important to definitely teach your children the difference.
Yeah.
But what happens when you're the only child, you know, and you don't have anybody to play with?
iPad is a good nanny.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, iPad is a good thing.
iPad,
I like
yeah.
that.
And you're
I
very
like that.
educational.
There should be
I
a
think sometimes-
balance.
Can I combine a question? I've actually always wanted to know this.
Okay.
Let's say you're at an area where your kid is doing rude things that you should be calling out, but you don't.
Lies.
Like their feet on the couch,
Yeah.
or they pick at your
Ooh,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're my girlfriend, I'd be like,
Yeah.
girl, are you gonna do something about this?
Yeah.
But if I didn't know you, like a baby shower or something.
A
what
baby
do you
shower.
do?
Then see, it's a fine line because then you might get in a fight with.
So
mom.
what do you do? You got to give me the.
First of all, don't bring no kids to nobody's baby shower, okay?
Okay.
Maybe tell someone who knows that person to tell them.
What's wrong with saying, excuse me, who kid is this?
You're right.
Who?
good.
Come get your child, y'all.
Find your mother. All right, we've got to take a quick break, but when we return, we've got some hot makeup tips that you won't find anywhere else. Don't believe me? Just wait. We'll be right back with more of The Real.
All right, now, when it comes to beauty, we're always on the hunt for the hottest tips. And who better to learn from than a queen who spends hours every night getting themselves together, okay? Miss Jackie Beat, get your beatness out here. Yes, honey. How you doing? Miss Jackie Beat, you're fierce, honey. All right. It looks like we're all ready for some makeup tips from a drag queen. Yes! Okay, let's talk makeup. The one thing I've noticed is that when it comes to highlighting and contouring, there's a fine line between enhancing your best features than looking like a zebra showing all her stripes. Don't you agree?
This is
I
true.
agree. So, Miss Jackie B, can you please show us how to really beat thine face?
Well, the first thing is contouring, okay? Now, contouring is all about knowing the shape of your face.
Yes.
And you want to, anything dark is going to make it go into the background. Anything light is going to make it pop. So I'm going to do under her chin here, if you could look up just a little bit. She doesn't need this, really, because she's beautiful, but I look like a sock puppet with the hand pulled out of it. So I do a lot of this. And you want to sort of blend it on the jawline like this. So this sort of goes away. And then you're going to, oh, there you go, honey. She knows what she's doing. You're gonna go like this
So the
and
pucker
just do a
face is
little.
necessary.
Because you want to find that cheekbone. Sometimes it's hidden in there, but you got to find it. It's like that sandwich in the back of the refrigerator.
Right.
You know, a little clown white right here on this is like, now this is gonna look a little severe, but we're gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna go like this, just a tip on the nose like this, just a little bit like
What
this.
does that do, your beatness?
It just makes the bone pop.
Yes! You better give me cheeks.
Sister's got cheekbones.
Yes!
Come on over here, Miss Jackie Beat. All right? We all know a good pair of lashes takes any makeup look to the next level. They also come in handy when I'm winking at a hottie from across the room. But nothing will send him running faster than having on lashes that make you look like the puppet Lamb Chop.
Well, the most important thing about lashes, first of all, you have to use fake lashes. You're never going to achieve this just with mascara, no matter what they say on the commercials.
Okay.
You need fake lashes, and the key is you've got to trim them. They are too long. You don't want them hanging off the side. You don't want them too close in the middle, or you'll be cross-eyed, which is not a hot look.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, just put it right here on the lash line, and you do it as close to your real lash line, and like I said, you don't want them hanging down.
Right.
And then just
And
open
the key
your
is
eyes.
putting that glue on. Oh, look at her. It makes her whole face just light up. Oh, you're beautiful.
My turn, Miss
Yes.
Jackie B. Come over here.
Okay.
So nothing says sexy like the perfect pout. We all know this.
Well, the most important thing with lips, it's very similar to contour. Anything dark sort of, highlights and goes into the background.
Okay.
Anything light makes it pop. So I'm going to take a darker liner. The most important thing you should leave with here is just take a good look at me. Anything that I'm doing, do the opposite.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause unless you're working for Ringling Brothers or Cirque du Soleil. Now, like I said, a little dark in the corners.
You know what I like about you? You look like if Dolly Parton and an NFL player had a baby. That's Jackie Beat would be the person.
That's pretty accurate, Lonnie.
Thank you.
What next, Jackie B?
Well, and then my little secret is, again, just to make it pop, you want to put just a little white highlight right there so your lips look a little more plump. Wait, hold on. And what about just a little bit of disco glitter?
Yeah.
All right, now, Miss Jackie B, we thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with all your good Judies. We love us some good old makeup tips, especially by a good old queen. Huh? Yes. To find out about some more makeup tips, check us out at thereal.com. We'll be right back after this break, so don't you move a beat.
One of the hottest girl groups of all time, Destiny's Child. She's had all the boys saying her name, and she's proven that she's still a survivor with her new gospel album, Journey to Freedom. Please welcome singer and star of the upcoming series, Fix My Choir, my girl, Michelle Williams. We're about to make you spin the heel. You got to go over there, spin something. It's going to give you a question, and then you're going to answer. That was a good spin. Strike an old school b-boy stand.
We'll do it with you.
We'll do it with you.
Okay.
So it's like a jail pose.
Yeah, I got
I've never been there,
The
but
club pose.
Well, I have, so I know how to do it.
is that cool?
That was good.
Come over and join us.
This is such a fun show. The audience is just turned all the way up. Everybody's beautiful.
All right, Michelle, most know you as member of Grammy Award-winning group Destiny's Child, but you actually worked with Monica first. Tell us about that.
Way back in like 1999, I was a sophomore in college.
Oh, wow.
And was absolutely miserable because I knew that music is
Right.
what I've always wanted to do. So a friend of mine called me. He happened to find my number at the bottom of a moving box and called me to see if my number was still the same. It was. So he said, hey, I'm going on the road with Monica in 98 Degrees. And so I said, well, tell Monica I said hi, and if she needs a background singer to call me. I'm just talking like she
Right.
knows me.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm such a big believer in be careful what you put out in the air.
That is very
Sure enough, he calls me and says she's having auditions tomorrow. Can you get to Atlanta?
Shut up.
I'm in college. I can't afford a next day air ticket.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, my cousin Gladys works for United.
Thank God for Gladys.
Come on. Thank you. So I do the audition, and they say, you got the gig.
Wow.
So that's how that happened.
I did not know that.
And that was getting you ready for the next thing. Destiny
Yes.
is preparing you for
Destiny's
Destiny's
Child.
Child.
And, yeah.
which I was a huge fan.
Thank
In college,
you.
it was all about Destiny's Child.
Thank you. And Destiny's Child, they were opening up for Monica in 98 Degrees at the
Oh,
time.
wow.
The choreographer for Destiny's Child also danced for Monica. So when they were looking for new members, Janella
You were
Segura,
on mind.
who lives here in LA, suggested my name to Beyonce and Kelly, and God is good.
Work.
Since all of Destiny's Child are now solo artists, how do you handle being compared to Beyonce and Kelly?
I'm still so excited to have that association. We have different DNA and different blood, so it would be whack if we were all the same.
Yes.
Yeah,
No one
exactly.
here on this panel
Yep.
is the same.
We celebrate that. That's what it's about.
You went from R&B music to gospel music. How do you handle people that, may criticize you for flip-flopping? Because, I think it's good, but some people are like, how you go back,
Well, I grew up in church,
Right.
Tamara, as you can understand. But I was also in the creative and performing arts in school. So we danced, we sang, we did theater. So into my adulthood, I decided I want to do the same thing. I don't want to be just pigeonholed into one thing. And I think people only categorize or put you in a box when it comes to your music. Nobody trips that I did Chicago the musical. Nobody tripped that I did the Color Purple.
Which was amazing.
Aida. He had 27 wives, so nobody trips about that. But the minute when it comes to our music, you got to only do this. What if I want to do bluegrass one day?
Yeah.
Get your life and
Do it. Then do it.
Yes. Don't let anybody box you in.
That's right.
If you have a gift,
That's right.
use it.
Or a dream.
You
Go
know,
for it.
yes,
Yeah.
go for it, and then embellish and just grow and have multiple streams of income, honey. Music ain't right. This inspiration from the album is just to get free from anything that's keeping me from being my best.
Right.
And I wanted people to come on that journey with me and know that I'm with you on the journey through my music. Whatever that is, low self-esteem, depression, we have to continue to progress and move forward.
We're all a work in progress. And we
Exactly.
always say
Such an
that.
inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you. All of y'all up here, I know all of y'all stories.
Yeah.
So y'all are great representatives of women
Thank you.
Thank you.
all in this country.
Thank
Michelle,
you.
you grew up singing in the church choir, and now you're helping other choirs in the upcoming Oxygen reality series, Fix My Choir. Tell us about the show.
Yes. I'm so excited about Fix My Choir. Like we said earlier, I grew up in the church, so I also grew up directing the choir, singing lead. I was directing 500 voice choirs at like the age of 12.
Wow.
Shut up.
Girl, yes, soprano, alto, tenor, get your life.
Wow.
So, Fix My Choir is about fixing the choirs, actually from the inside out. I actually just thought I was gonna be giving people performance notes, wardrobe, don't wear the church bun all the time, let your hair out, but it ended up helping them with some issues. I ended up kind of being like the Ian LaVenzette of
Shut up.
choirs.
Wow.
When I tell you, the common thread amongst all the choirs was respect.
Right.
Yes.
Nobody respects the leader. How come Shay always get to sing lead?
Right.
Or the leader doesn't know how to handle the misfits of the choir.
Right.
So that was the common thread. There's barbershop choirs, college choirs, community choirs, even a choir who doesn't have auditions to come in the choir. So you can only imagine what that sounds like.
Wow, well, we have to take a break, but when we come back, with Michelle's help, we're going to have a little church up in here, so don't go anywhere. More with Michelle Williams after this. You're watching The Real.
We are back with singer and star of Oxygen's upcoming series, Fix My Choir, Michelle Williams. And she's been telling us about the trials and tribulations of fixing a choir. I know you've said you've fixed some really bad choirs out there. What's usually the worst problem?
choirs who don't blend well or harmonize together and who just don't know how to work together, period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Well,
Yes,
we're
it's a
glad.
team.
We're really glad that you know how to fix some choirs because we have put together the real community choir. The real community choir is composed of us girls
Yes.
and 5 audience members, and we have to perform our new single titled "Row, Row, Row Your Boat."
All right.
Do you think you can help us?
I would love to help you. Show me what
Okay.
you got. Let's
All right.
All right.
Ready?
Let me
Ready?
get us on pitch.
Okay.
That's not it. That's not it, Lonnie.
Go ahead,
That's
look,
not
look.
it, isn't it? Row, row,
Hold on.
right?
What's the key?
Row,
don't know.
row.
I'm the director.
Oh,
Hold up. Go ahead.
I can do. Row your boat.
Yeah.
Row your boat.
Come on.
Row your boat.
Row your boat.
Hold up. No. Let's try this. Let's try this. Seriously, let's try this. Everybody just go, row your boat. Everybody.
Row your boat. Row your boat. Row
What's next? What's next?
Row your boat.
July.
Row your boat.
July.
July.
You better row your boat. You better row. You better row. Down your boat to the side. Down your boat. Down your boat. Down your boat. You better row. Row your boat.
That's always a problem in a choir. You get someone because there's a mic here. They think that it's for them and them only.
Yes.
But most of the time when there are mics, it's to amplify the entire choir.
Thank you.
And not just one person.
Exactly.
So we gonna put
Lonnie,
this
we
right
love
here,
you.
Lonnie.
God does too.
Yes. Okay.
All right, let's try this
Try it
again.
again.
One more time.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Michelle, what
Ready?
do you think is the problem with our performance?
Well, it's too many leaders. You have a great bottom, not just in posterior, but bottom for the note.
Yes.
Gently.
Okay,
We can work on that.
Okay, you can. Okay.
I think we got it. So let's cue the music. We got it. Let's do this. All right. 5, 6, go.
Michelle, thank you so much for being here with us. You can see more of Michelle working her magic on Fix My Car. Yeah, baby. We're going to take a break, but first, let's crank this up.
After a great workout, the last thing you want is to find that your gym locker has been broken into. So I get it. You're afraid to leave your valuables, but you also don't want to be that weirdo that lugs her purse from machine to machine. That was me. Well, don't worry. We got some things to make your workout worry-free. There's a ton of new gear that's got you covered. So check out our fitness stash. I like that music. The music's cool. Okay, Adrian.
All right, now this is the Kangaroo Contigo water bottle. It's a water bottle that actually has a secret compartment where you can hold all your valuables, and it's only $13.99. So see, you can actually put your money right in there. Boop. It holds your money, credit cards, and even a key right there, and it's also a water bottle, so you're ready to go.
Okay, show us your stash, Lonnie.
Well, you know that one auntie who insists on putting all her stuff in her bra? Well, I have the answer for that. It's called the Buddy Bra. It's only $24, which is cheap for a bra for a big girl, okay? I just unzip, and it has built-in pockets. And you put them right on top of the girls. put me a candy bar too in here. So, I get hungry. Now that's what I call a real treasure chest.
Okay, Tamar, what you got?
Okay, Tamara, I got something real cool, okay? Mine is called the flip belt. And she's only $28.99, and this belt can hold anything and everything, okay? Let me show you how it go. That's right, you put your makeup compact in here. Yes. Beat, she stays beat, or you never know what kind of sale you might run up on. Hey, so you put your little credit cards and ID up in here, okay? She stays fresh and she stays beat while she sweats. Get your life.
Okay, Jeannie, how about you?
So, Tamara, we've all stuffed money or keys in our shoes before. They just get in the way. But check this out. This is the Zip It Pocket Sock. It's super comfortable and not expensive, $9.95. You know I like things cheap, right?
Yes.
So all you have to do is if you have your Benjis, your money right here, you put it inside this pocket. And I've got my chapstick in here ready to go. All good to go. So it has a zipper at the top that allows you to store your valuables perfectly while you work out.
That's perfect. With all these products, you can get your workout on, and you don't have to worry about those gym rats stealing your cheese. And you know what? Everyone in our audience is going home with all of these fitness apps going. I want one. If you have more information or would like to purchase these products, go check out our website at thereal.com. Don't move a muscle. We'll be right back. This is The Real.
I like to be, and part of organization is being prepared. So after seeing how easy it is to hide your valuables during a workout, I thought I could help you girls organize your valuables too. Adrian, I stashed something very important to you.
You did?
Yep.
Where and where'd you put it?
In your bra.
Wait, what?
Get there.
Oh, shoot, girl, you are good to me. Now, you know that I have to keep my pout right, even when I'm working out. So I'm not even gonna ask you how you got it there. Let's just get out of here so that I can put Miss Jackie Beats' makeup tips to some good use, all right? Thank you guys for watching today. Thanks to Michelle Williams for stopping by. We'll see you all back here next time on The Real.